Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Modern Market Mind video. Today we're going to be talking about gold and why it's gone up, main causes of it, how you can best play it, my thoughts on it, all that kind of stuff. We're just going to be getting into it and just feeling it out. Gold is currently up around 70% year to date. Let's see. Or not year to date, but year. It's actually at 90% within the past year, 186. Most of that growth is occurring in like from January of 24 up until now. It's been relatively stable, so obviously a crazy increase in price. A few of the reasons for that are going to be, let's start off with just saying the pretty obvious. Trump is in office and he has been trying to do tariffs to counter tariffs to kind of even out the trading field. Historically, as far as I can tell, it hasn't been very fair. We've always kind of been taxed more than we should be, but we are also pretty dominant force, so we could handle it. It was fine, but now there's like semi-trade wars going on, back and forth tariffs both ways. One of the ways that a lot of countries like China and countries in the Middle East, mostly China, but ways they're combating this is actually buying gold, like it's saying up here. Sorry. The confidence has gone down. Even just if you look at all the price right now, a lot of like your speculative stocks and more high risk stuff is down. There's a volatility. If you look at the VIX, just the volatility is high right now, or excuse me, low, I believe would be. But either way, the VIX is showing that it's not a good time to, like, there's not a ton of confidence in the market, although it's still doing fine. The let me think. China is actually buying a ton of that gold to combat the U.S. dollar, so to help kind of like trade against the or help protect against the trade wars, and to kind of reduce the control that the U.S. dollar has in the world. One of the interesting things about China, that's what I was thinking of, is that they actually do not sell any of the gold that they mine in China. So although some current estimates are how much? Although some current estimates are around 2,300, some people think they are lying and possibly exceeding 28,000 tons. Obviously, that's a crazy number. Big difference between those two. Do we believe it's that? No. But is it probably somewhere in between here? Yes, because they actually don't sell their gold that they mine in China outside the U.S. outside of China. So kind of an interesting thing and something to look out for. Few other interesting things and kind of like why it's a perfect storm of things leading up to gold showing up so much or producing so well is the whole Powell incident. He refused to cut rates. That was a big thing that Trump kind of pushed publicly, and now he's actually facing legal investigation, and as you could probably expect, Trump is going to he's going to put somebody in charge who's going to do what he wants in this scenario, and that will be cutting rates. Whenever rates get cut, the opportunity cost of gold goes down. So again, people are going to have more invested in gold. Yeah, I think, yeah, those are the main reasons that gold has been going up the crazy amount that it has. Something that's traditionally thought of as like a safe haven or a hedge against the market, or just a commodity that your money is safe in and there's not a lot of volatility, has gone up 190% within 2 years. So kind of crazy. I'm surprised it's not a big deal. I haven't heard nearly as many people talk about it as you would think, but that's the reasons it's doing that. As for whether or not I'm buying it, I did trade some a week or two ago, but as of right now, I don't own any shares. I think it's gone up a ton, but I think I would be chasing FOMO if I was getting into it right now. Or not chasing FOMO, but I would fall into FOMO if I bought it right now, just because 190% isn't realistic growth. I can't see it. I mean, maybe it does do more, but I think the odds are stacked against you. I think probability-wise, it's much more likely to go down than it is up as of right now, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, and I think it's too much growth in too short of time. But there's also, I mean, there's a lot of things working for it too. It's also a precious metal used for a lot of computer parts, stuff like that. And obviously all the precious metals are going really high right now. Yeah, that's my opinion on gold, and specifically why it's gone up recently in the past like 2 years so much. Kind of crazy for a commodity to do that, but thank you for watching.